Hey guys, so today we're gonna protest at a university for fun.
Equality for all sexes or no?
I'm for equality. I'm not sexist. I just think all women stink and that this is sexist.
All women are sexist. All women are sexist.
What's up, YouTube? Poor Man Podcast back with another video. Give me the HBO special. That's a Help a Brother Out special. Hit the like and the subscribe button for more content. Let's get right into the video.
I am this size because I dieted for 20 years. I gave up dieting because it was a loser game for me. It made me fatter. It made me incredibly unhealthy.
That just makes no fucking sense. I mean, it's just bullshit. Fuck. Oh my.
I don't really care about what people choose to do as long as they're willing to deal with the consequences that come with their choices. I believe in freedom. I think that as a grown adult, you should be able to choose whatever you want to do as long as you're willing to deal with the consequences of those choices. Like if you're overweight and you can admit to yourself that you're overweight because you just like snacks more than you like being physically attractive, more than you like being healthy, more than you like not having diabetes, I don't have a problem with that because at least you have the accountability. You understand that you are in the position that you are in because of the choices that you have made in your life. What I do have a problem is when people lack transparency and they lie to themselves. Because when you lie to yourself, you generally blame something that you can't control. And when you blame something you can't control, then you're never going to fix the problem because you're always going to blame it on something you can't control. Like this woman has lied to herself so much that she's become delusional. So when people lie to themselves so much that they actually start to believe it, they think that other people are actually going to believe it. It's almost as if her lying to herself has created such a delusion in her own mind that she lacks self-awareness and understanding that her being on a diet for 20 years sounds ridiculous to the regular person. Some people are just more prone to being overweight, but that's your fight in life. That's something that you're going to have to deal with in your life. There are also some people that are short. There are also some people that are depressed. There are some people that have lower IQs. So everybody has their fight.
김경표가 한번 넘어졌던 장면이 많이 각인이 됐을 것 같아요. 점수가 됐다라는 느낌인 거죠. 예. 박진 선수가 좀 거친다.
How is that assault? How is that assault? Oh yeah, he out of there. He gave him the Canoe Reeves. Is that his name? Canoe Reeves? He don't want nothing to do with it. It's crazy dangerous out there for dudes nowadays. The term sexual assault is so vague that it could be used in any situation. How is that considered assault when he just put his arm around her waist? It's dangerous, especially for influential men, because at any moment somebody could just claim some kind of charge and it can affect your brand. Say I make all of my money from advertisers and somebody randomly just claims that I assaulted them because I put my arm around their waist when taking a picture. Advertisers don't care if you say you didn't do it. They only care that you're accused of it. So what happens is people will come out with these ridiculous claims and then guys will have $10 million ruined because somebody just said something that's not even true. Because if you're making your money through advertisements or brand deals or your reputation, something that it takes your entire lifetime to build up, one random woman can ruin all of that just because she said you assaulted her. And that's why you can't believe all women, because that amount of power can't be trusted with any human being. And Canoe Reeves, look, I don't even know if that's how you say his name. I'm gonna just call him John Wick. Hey, look, John Wick, he doing it right. He don't even want to touch the women he taking pictures with because he's aware that it could destroy your reputation. And the funny part is when he learns his lesson in the second clip and he doesn't even want to stand next to the girl, they physically force him as he's trying to run away to go back to the center of the ring and stand next to the girl.
He's a great boyfriend, but we went out of country. We fought on the same card. He fought the day before me. I fought the next day. During the fight, he almost gets knocked out. As this guy is mauling him, he goes
I've
like
actually
this.
seen this before a while back, I think.
What do you think I was thinking?
Not good thoughts.
The boyfriend.
That your
My boyfriend.
was-
Like this.
Yeah, you didn't like it.
Fuck no.
Did it turn you off?
Oh my God, so much.
Whoa.
I was like, dude, you're getting fucked up, and as you're falling to the canvas, still need to go fuck you.
Wow.
You're like, fuck you, like that.
So the way he
Has
was
to
getting
be.
beaten was fucking with you.
Yeah.
It wasn't just that he was getting beaten.
I don't
It was
care.
just
I
that he was like
I
shying
don't care.
away.
Yeah, I don't care if
he wasn't digging
You're not
in.
gonna. Yeah, like you gotta fucking like take that shit.
Take it.
Yeah, like a champ or like a fighter.
Right.
Yeah, you can't be like.
Wow.
That was,
Was that at the beginning of the end?
Yeah.
That was
And he
tap,
was a
tap,
great
tap, first couple of
boyfriend. He was
nails.
great.
This is a 44-year-old female MMA fighter that happened to find a guy that shares the same passion that she does and happens to be just as good as she is. And I don't care what his record was. I used to be a professional rugby player, and I understand that if you're a professional at any sport you do, you're within the top 1%, 0.5% of the people doing that sport. But not only did he share the same interests and was just as passionate about his interests as she was, but he was also a good boyfriend. But because an MMA fighter lost in an MMA match, she broke up with him. What kind of fantasy land is she living in? When people get knocked out, they don't put up the middle finger. They protect themselves. You naturally protect your head and neck. Like when you flinch at a person, they go like this because they want to protect their head and neck. And that's just natural. What kind of fantasy land do you live in when the person gets knocked out and they throw up the middle finger? That's the whole point of getting knocked out. Imagine getting knocked out and the person you think that is there to nurture you, the person you think that is there to make you feel better, breaks up with you. So you couldn't date Conor McGregor, you couldn't date Israel Adesanya, you couldn't date Mike Tyson, you couldn't date Muhammad Ali, you couldn't even date Floyd Mayweather because he lost in the Olympics. None of those guys that are elite tier athletes would be worthy of a date by her standard.
Who is the prize?
I don't have a lot to say about this because I feel like men know that they're not the prize.
That's
but
raggedy.
What they do is they'll manipulate women into thinking they're the prize. The only time a man is a prize, honestly, is if he's kind of like understanding and he has money, like he can be a provider.
Here's the thing.
And that's just an addition. That's not you being a prize. Because men with money, they're still going to cheat on you. Because broke men cheat. All men cheat, period.
Not all, but enough to say all.
99%.
Yep. Like when you get the bacteria wash and it says 99.9, that 0.1%, that's the men who don't cheat.
Right. So good luck finding a man that doesn't cheat. Men aren't the prize. Men don't bring anything to you besides stability, which is a big thing, but it's not enough to say you're a prize.
Here's the thing, and I said this in a conversation. Men are only known as the prize as breadwinners.
Right.
Let's all just be honest. We understand that those are crazy people. They're crazy. You can just tell by their perspective of men thinking that all men cheat, that they're crazy. And you can kind of tell the men that they've dealt with historically speaking. If you're a woman and you think that all men cheat, it's probably because you dated a bunch of cheaters. And at some point, you need to self-reflect and figure out why you keep dating this particular type of man. But with all that being said, if you're a person and you found somebody that you want to be in a relationship with in 2021, both of y'all are winning and both of y'all have found the prize. Because if I'm a man and I find a woman I think is attractive, I think that she's physically fit enough, I think that she's nurturing, I think that she wants to take care of children, I think that she wants to reciprocate the value that I add to her life, trust me, that is the prize. You found the prize. But on the flip side of that, if you're a woman and you find a man that's a good leader, you find a man that has financial stability, you find a man that wants to protect you, you find a man that is disciplined, you have also found the prize. And don't let social media try to convince you that he is not the prize and you can do better because you are the prize. That is absolutely ridiculous. If you find a man that's driven, disciplined, motivated, wants to take care of his family and the people around him, you better, I don't care if he's in your friend zone, you need to be digging into your friend zone and finding those men because those are the characteristics you should be looking for in men. The exception to the rule is if you're a regular woman, yet you want a man that makes 6 figures, you want a man that's 6 feet tall, you want a man that every girl wants, but he only wants to be faithful to you. Obviously, in that situation, the man is the prize, but those men know that they're in high demand, and that's why they, generally speaking, don't commit. Relationships should have a little bit of dependency. When a woman doesn't depend on a man, it doesn't last. And when a man doesn't depend on a woman, it doesn't last. If a rich man doesn't want children, everything a woman can do for him can be outsourced. He can hire a maid. He can hire a chef. He can sleep with women because women want to sleep with him anyway, and if they don't want to because he's physically unattractive, he can hire a prostitute. And so sometimes they'll see less value in women because they don't depend on the things that women have to offer. If you find a person that wants to help you thrive and prosper, they are the prize. But so are you.
Hey guys, so today we're going to protest at a university for fun.
And as you can tell by our signs here and our fedoras, we're obviously 100% serious.
Meninists unite!
Equality for all sexes or no?
I'm for equality. I'm not sexist. I just think all women stink and that they're all sexist and that we should eliminate them all. But I'm not
That's
sexist.
pretty much how feminists sound at the rally.
No.
Feminists are sexist.
All feminists are sexist.
All women are sexist. All women are sexist.
She needs to be arrested.
This is the true evil. Please don't assault me.
She knocked my darn fedora.
You never knock a man's fedora!
Obviously, they're trolling and it's a joke, but if you look at a lot of the stuff that they're doing, it's very similar to what you'll see at feminist rallies. When he was asked about equality, he said, I believe in equality, but all women suck, all women are sexist, and all women should be eliminated. And that's exactly what feminists say, it's just they say it about men. Even when they were sitting down before they went to the rally, if you look at the signs that are behind them, those are the exact same signs you'll see at feminist rallies, just with the gender reverse. Really, the only difference between that and a real feminist protest was the fact that that woman was able to walk up there and physically assault those men because they were protesting. That's really the only difference, because if that was a man that walked upon that grass and tried to hurt women because they had crazy political views, he would have been tackled to the ground and stomped out by the mob. But because it was a woman, it was just seen as acceptable. Nobody held her to any standard. Nobody held her accountable. Till next time.
My boo, I'm just here for the rendezvous. And I came the whole damn groove, cause I've been feeling like you want me to. He say stop saying I'm so I can't hold myself when I pull up.